What's good, YouTube? It's Zman. World. It's your boy Z-Man, the Almighty One. I'm back with another video. It's your boy Z-Man World. What's good, Z-Man World? Bitches playing games with me, bitch, I need the whole story. They want me to chase them like I'm Finding Nemo and Dory. Leaving me for someone else, weren't people before me. But now all of a sudden you think that I am boring. They keep on blocking me, too scared to say sorry. I'm not sipping, they just playing games, no time for me to worry. I'm not a hoe, I don't know, all she do is party. I have too much patience, they don't know they're cold-hearted. And I'm back with another video. Them runs was good. So yeah, I can sing, boy. I can fucking sing. So look, I'm going to be reacting to Rom Wheels, No Matter Your Bait. For those that don't know, this is the second video that I'm doing with StreamYard. If this video fucks up and it is not playing the way that I want it to play, I will move on to something else to record my videos with. However, my audition, today is Friday, the 13th December. So I am releasing another video that I just recorded a few minutes ago with KJ Smooth. And I will upload that today. But I also want to tell y'all that I still haven't casted anyone for the role of Jordan, and he's not one of us. So I am expecting auditions tonight or tomorrow. If you are interested, please click one of the links in the description if I haven't casted anyone. If I have casted someone, I will let y'all know in the description. I mean, not the description, the comments, okay? I'm sorry. But I probably will have someone casted by then because I'm probably going to be uploading this next Monday. Yeah, next Monday. And yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I said them drums coming hard. Ooh, the bass.
Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. No matter your bait, you still have to talk to women. And this is very important. You still have to talk to them. I don't care what, because you get a lot of guys. Now, the past couple of days, I talked about money, I talked about status, and I ain't even get into looks and all of that. And of course, that's a big thing, looks, money, and status, right? Okay. Or even, I don't care what you use. I don't care if, you 6'5". I don't care what it is. You have to talk to women. You still have to talk to them. Now, let's be real. Your beta gets you over there. Regardless of what you use. Body game, really handsome face, something like that, right? Your beta get them over there. Okay, so what you going to say to them? Well, how often have I said that many women will say he was all right till he opened his mouth? You still got to talk to him. Okay, so you got some guys thinking, okay, right, it's just money. How's she going to know you got money? You got to talk to her.
You got to talk to her.
You can walk around with a bunch of stuff, but she's
not going to know if you have money unless she sees it. It's not necessarily about talking to her, but if you telling her about that shit, you lead them with your wallet. So you don't want to do that. Just let her see it for herself.
you still gotta talk to her. You know, you could have some status. She could know who you are, see you and everything. You still gotta talk to her. There have been many women who have been attracted to a guy because of his bait.
Yeah, that's true. Some guys have status, and girls are just not attracted to that. I'm a handsome fella. There's girls that tell me I'm handsome from time to time, and there's girls that make it obvious by the nervousness that I feel from them. However, not all the time they're going to tell you. And not all the time they're attracted to you just because you're handsome. So being handsome is bait. Money is bait. Status is bait. But talking is what gets them attracted.
And they'll walk over there or they'll be receptive to what he's saying. But then he started talking, then they like, he's all right till he opened his mouth. And that's some real stuff. That's some real stuff. Now, young guys, they'll call it riz. They'll call it that riz, you know, that charisma
Stupid
and everything.
shit. The devil you
That
riz. Yeah,
you know,
riz.
older guys, from my
Rap.
day call it having that good rap. And I don't
That
mean
rap.
like a rapper, but having that good talk. I don't care what it is, you still gotta talk to them. You know, in fact, you get some guys who say, you know, the mouthpiece. What you saying to them
That's
is
what I'll
even
be
superior.
talking about. The mouthpiece.
You know, I would say you still gotta have it, but you still gotta have some good bait for them to even get them over there. Whatever the case, you still gotta have it. I don't care how you look at it, you still gotta have that good conversation with them. You can't get past that. You can't get past that. See, you get a lot of guys, they ain't realizing, wait a minute, what are you saying to the woman? Because even what you say to her can turn her on or off. There's a lot of guys, they'll get the woman because, you know, whatever reason they do. But then when they sitting down talking with her, they turn the woman off. There's been many guys who've been on some date with a woman, and you know, they talking, they laughing, and he just say the wrong thing, and all of a sudden the woman's like, she be like, I'm ready to go. You know? How many guys have lost out because they might have been going good, but they didn't say the right thing, or they said the wrong thing? How many guys? And that's happened to a lot of guys. That's happened to a lot of guys. Shoot, I don't have a problem saying this happened to me. You know, the woman's in there, but you talking about some dumb shit or some stuff she just ain't clicking with. See,
Sometimes you talk yourself out of the, I'm not gonna say the P word. Sometimes you talk yourself out of the date. Sometimes you talk yourself out of the box. Sometimes you talk yourself out of the relationship. Most times you talk yourself out of getting a girl. Okay. So what he's trying to say is you guys need to stop talking too much. It's okay to talk to her to get her attractive, but don't say too much. That's why a lot of guys say stick to the small talk. And I said that in the Riz video, but also in the last Ron Wills video I reacted to, I was talking about the situation with me and that girl. I made assumptions. So don't jump to conclusions when you're talking to a girl, because that could talk yourself out of getting a girl as well.
they understand something. Okay, like your bait to get her to go on a date. Like you got a good bait, you say, hey, you want to go out? And she'll be like, oh, okay. The whole purpose of the date is really just to be talk with each other and see what's up with each other. And not just for to impress her. Shoot. Most men, if they smart, would be thinking, hold up, let me see what she talking about. But see, unfortunately, a lot of men just caught up into, you know, she got big breasts or a nice butt dunk or something, or, you know, she looked nice. Many, and she might be saying the dumbest ass shit on the planet. But here's the issue. A man might ignore some things, but a woman doesn't. Because a woman says, shit, they big on communication. They might use 20 to 30,000 words a day, A man use 10,000 words a day. They big on talking. You know, I don't care how handsome. Yeah, you could be. You know what? You could be that model face, muscular body, tall. You know, over 6'4", because that height thing is starting to get ridiculous. You can have money and status and all of that. The woman ain't gonna just sit there and stare at you. You still gotta have a conversation. All the bait is doing is getting the woman over there. What you gonna do to keep her? And a lot of guys, that's how a lot of guys lose out. They can't figure it out. Like you got these guys talking about handsome man game. Well, hold up. I thought a man just had to be handsome. Now I've said before he don't have to work that hard, but he still got to talk to her. He don't have to do anything extra, but he still got to talk to her. He can't sit there and just be quiet. The woman's, you know, in most cases, in 99.9% of cases, that dude he gonna have to say something. The woman ain't gonna still deal with him if he ain't saying anything or if he talking stupid. And hell, even his voice tone, everything. You know, if she don't like his voice tone or something, you know, he's sounding crazy. He sounding like some cartoon character. She might be like, you know,
Like
that's
me.
just how
Hey,
they are.
Rose, my name is
They just
Ricky
how they are.
Rose.
You still got that riz. You still, hey, she
That
still need to
W
be laughing.
Riz. That
She still
stupid
need to have
shit.
that good
That
conversation.
W
Now I know
Riz.
some guys like get on here and say, "Well, what can I do?" Remember what I said. You on Monday. There ain't no cheating. Ain't no magic word. You gotta practice, practice, practice. You know that's why I always say hi to start off, staying hi to 3 women a day. That's just to help you to develop, because then after a while you can develop into like short conversations. Then you can develop it. That's something you got to develop every day. Every time you get to practice talking with a woman, do so. If you got none, that's why I even said female friends. Female friends, you can definitely practice with them. Hell, they can tell you, they can shoot, they can give you some better coaching. They can say, hold up, you can't be doing that during a conversation. You know, they can tell you, but you still have to talk, talk, talk. You can't get past that. See, the way it works, the bait gets them over there. The conversation hooks them. You know, so yeah, you can look good. Yeah, you still want to develop your bait, regardless of what it is. You still want to develop a bait. Because even if you cold approaching a woman, she making a decision before you opened your mouth. She probably saw you a while away and she was like, oh no, not him. You know. Now only time that you might not need a great bait is if you're in a situation, social circle or somewhere you can talk to her. And even then, key word, talk to them. Talk to them. But see, you gotta be in that position. But let's be real, most of the time you're not gonna be in that social circle. Most of the time, she gonna make that decision in 3 seconds or less. Shoot, 3 seconds might be a long time and everything. And then once she made that decision, she just opening the door. You still gotta talk. You still gotta have that riz.
I heard 3 seconds. I didn't know what the fuck he was saying because I was in La La Land. But what I heard is a girl knows in the first 3 seconds when she sees you if she want to be with you. I think that's true to a certain degree because people say, "Oh, you have to build a girl's interest. Oh, you have to get a girl to like you." No, she either likes you or she don't. She's not gonna change her mind unless you just do something to change her mind if she already likes you. And sometimes girls will be like, "Well, I didn't like him at first, but then he just did something to just change it." She found him attractive, but she didn't want to pursue him in a relationship or sexually or whatever. But she's going to be attractive to you in the beginning if she's attracted to you. That's just the bottom line. But however, if now I don't know this for sure. I'm just guessing. This I'm just guessing from experience. If she sees you and she thinks you're attractive, she's going to be attracted to you. That's just common sense. But if she sees you and she thinks you ugly, she's not gonna care. And she's not gonna like you. She's not gonna pursue anything with you. She might, it might be because you're not her type. It might be because you don't take care of yourself. It might be because you don't look like the way she. I don't know what it could be, but a girl know the first moment that when she look at you, if you're someone that she would want to be with. And then there's some times where a guy. Here's another thing: when a girl says, like I just said before, when she says, "Oh, I didn't like him at first, but I grew to like him." If you change your hairstyle, you get in shape, and you become the type of guy that she goes for, that's the only way I can really see her saying that, okay, she didn't like you at first. Now she likes you. But other than that, she either likes you or she don't. If a girl is dry texting you or seeming like she's not interested in you, she doesn't like you. You can't build her interest. But however, no, if she's not interested in you because she's just not interested in you, she's just not gonna like you. But if she's texting you, telling her how her day was, telling her, no, if she's telling you how her day was, if she's telling you things about her, she's just telling you about herself, and she's just telling you things that you might not even want to know, and she's just trying to get you to know her instead of the other way around, you trying to get her to know you, that means she likes you. I learned that yesterday or whenever that day was where I did the last round wheels video. Um, I think it might have been yesterday, but no, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before yesterday because yesterday I was knocked out. I was asleep, but yeah, I was I was I was I was talking to a girl and she seemed like she liked me. She was talking about what she was doing, talking about bringing her niece to a recital, talking about her car getting fucked up, all types of shit that I didn't really need to know. It's none of my business. And she wanted to link up that same day. That's high interest. When a girl does that, that means she like you. If a girl is sending you, if she say something like, "You probably ain't about that life," and she say, "Probably," or if you say, "You a city girl," and she said yes. Or if you say you a country girl, and she said no. Or if you say I like to eat burritos and eat cheese at the pizza station. Oh, I don't fucking know. And she'll be like, no, I don't fucking know. It's not what she would say. She would say something like, oh, or if you say let's link up or go on a date, and she just says okay, and then the next thing you say, she says, okay. If she's texting you like that, she doesn't like you. She doesn't have interest. So what you do, and people talk about building interest. You can't build interest by constantly texting a girl. That's not how you build interest. If you really want to build interest, what you do is if she's texting you something that you don't like, you stop texting her, you ghost her, or you might say, or if you feel like you are saying a lot of positives, you say never mind. She responds, and then you ghost her. Or if she says the last thing and it's something that you don't like, you just ghost her. You ghost her for a few months, and then you circle back to her, and you come up with something that you would say if y'all like first started talking. If that makes sense. You would come up with something creative. You wouldn't come up with just anything, but you would come up with something to build that connection back. I mean, not to build that connection back, to start a new connection and, move the relationship forward. But I was talking too much. Let's continue.
If you go by what the young men say, you still gotta have it. Old school will say, yeah, you gotta have that rap, you gotta have that conversation, you gotta be able to talk to them, and they gotta be able to like it. Because many, like I said, many women will say he was all right till he opened his mouth. All right. So I want y'all to think about that. All right. You still gotta have that conversation. I don't care what your bait is. All right. I don't care what your bait is. I don't care what you're using. You still gotta talk to them. All right. So anyway, that's all I have for right now. I want y'all to
Peace
really think
and
on that and
blessings.
really work on that, okay? You need to practice talking as much as possible, okay? Anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.
Blessings. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, man, I love Ron Wills. He's a great teacher, a great coach, great author, even though I never read any of his books. But I can tell the same knowledge he gives in his videos is probably the same knowledge he gives in his books and podcasts and whatever he does. And he also has a channel where he talks about money. So, yeah, he's just a great coach, great guy, kind of like a Kevin Samuels or Immortal Minds or C Boogie. I used to love C Boogie. C Boogie was a guy, but I think now he's a massage therapist. I even talked to C Boogie one time. I think uh, all these people that are resources about dating and life. You know, they're helpful, help you become a better man. So just like I say in all of my videos, I hope you enjoyed the video and just remember, me and you, we be original.